What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Rapper Ralo is under fire by the streets after committing the ultimate sin. They have ostracized him. They have held him accountable. They have let it be known that he is not longer welcome in the streets for his unjustifiable actions. Now I know a lot of you guys are thinking, the streets is holding the rapper accountable? Well, what did he do? It must have been something terrible. Did he fire inside of a house with a weapon with children inside? Did he mug an old lady? Hell no, that's not what he did. We all know what the streets don't like. The streets don't like when you cooperate. The streets don't like when you snitch. Hell, they don't even like when you take a plea deal. And that's exactly what Ralo did. One of his longtime associates came out and said, hey, Ralo snitching. I'm appalled. I'm ashamed to call him my brother. I got the paperwork. He read it out. And that's where Ralo said, I didn't snitch. I just found a loophole. Now, when he said that, I'm taking a step back like, that's a little shaky. I'm a little concerned with that statement. Because if Ralo was free and I call him a snitch, he gonna run an Instagram. Man, I ain't snitch. I'm solid in the hood. I ain't never told on no dude. So when you behind the bars and your homie say you a snitch and you say, let's not tear each other down, I didn't tell. I just found a loophole that wasn't there. That sound like a snitch to me. That's some stuff a snitch would say. It's smart. It's shrewd. It seemed like a guy that know how to talk his way out of a situation. So his homie came back and said, y'all mad at me because Ralo told. Y'all more mad than Ralo is. Matter of fact, Ralo apologized to me. He admitted to me that he told. And matter of fact, I got the jail call. So his homie released the jail call, and y'all ain't gonna believe what y'all hear. Gangsta Ralo, straight out of Atlanta, real nigga-ville. Everybody vouching for him. Ralo wouldn't tell. Ralo kept it solid. Everybody saying how upstanding Ralo is. But when you hear this audio, you gonna come to find out that the streets is not the streets no more. We know how it go. Every time a rapper get exposed for telling, everybody turn on their camera. All the bloggers start talking about the streets ain't the streets no more. When did you just find that out? I've been saying that for the past 3 years. Every time somebody tell, I'm saying that's the default setting in the hood. Y'all still be shot when people cooperate. I've been in the hood my whole life. I've been around street dudes. I've been around real killers. I've been around real criminals. And I say the more violent they are, the more dangerous they are, the more snitching they do. So you gotta think about it like this. The only people that really uphold the no snitching code is squares. If you ain't really been in the hood, if you ain't never been in the streets, the no snitching code actually sounds good to you. Hey, yeah, man, we got a no snitching code in the streets. A lot of gangsters is riding by it. That's the code of the streets. And I'm here to say, there ain't no such thing as a no snitching code. Nobody follows that. It sounds good, but it don't work good. See, that's a good plan. That's like a game plan. Everybody got a game plan till they get punched in the mouth. The no snitching code sounds excellent. You a gangster, you get arrested, the police want information, you say, hell no, get the F out my face, give me the full sentence. I'm sticking to the no snitching code. That sounds good in theory. But do you guys really manifest the theory, or do you just sound good? Do you just talk good? Cause I guarantee you, 70% of people, when they get arrested, they looking at real time. The police come up to them and say, hey, I know you got some information that you want to tell me. I can give you a lighter sentence. 80% of y'all is taking that, including me. I'm the first one to tell you. If I can get a lighter sentence, nigga, I'm telling. Ain't no code. I got kids to take care of. I got a girl to look after. I got my mama getting older, my granny on her last leg. You damn right I'm telling. I can't spend the rest of my life in jail, and you gonna feel the same way. So when we see Ralo is telling, when we see that Ralo is cooperating, everybody's shocked. Everybody acting like dudes is just going to jail and say, F you, get out my face, detective, give me the maximum time. That's not it at all. Even if a dude don't tell, even if a dude do stick by the no snitching code, he still did it reluctantly. It still was a hard move to swallow. It still was a hard pill to swallow. You sitting in that jail. You looking at all that time. Even if you don't snitch, you still thought about it. That's how I look at the whole situation, and you should look at it too. So when you hear this audio of Ralo admitting to snitching, it shouldn't surprise you at all. You shouldn't be shocked by it. You should just be like, yep, I know when you get behind them bars, you're gonna try to get the best deal for yourself, and that is smart. But anyway, guys, let me get to this audio right now. Let's go.
I still love you. How the brother?
Alhamdulillah, you know, I can't complain. I'm out here still deaning, still keeping it solid, you know.
I like that. You're supposed to forever do that.
You see his homie trying to throw a shot at him. Him and Ralo greet each other. And his homie say, I've been out here doing my thing, keeping it real solid. That's a shot at Ralo. And that's why Ralo laughed and said, hey, you supposed to do that. You supposed to keep it solid. His homie is checking the temperature of Ralo. He let Ralo know that, I think you a rat. I think you a snitch. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about you. But let's continue.
So, if I was to take acceptance of responsibility for the accusations that
hold on, let me stop you right there. It ain't an accusation. It's in black and white, bro. I'm reading your lawyer pleading on your behalf, trying to get this record sealed because of this information that you gave. You saying that you never said that you didn't do it, but you had me believing for 5 years that you kept it solid, dog. And in the paperwork, it say that in 2 months, y'all got locked up in April. In June 6th, you gave a proffer, and you
hear that? Ralo got locked up in less than 2 months. He was singing. I know what it was. He tried to act tough for 2 months. He tried to not tell. But when you sit behind that jail cell, when you eating them cold meals, you start weighing your options. Should I tell and get the hell up out of here? Should I tell for a lighter sentence? And that's what Ralo chose to do. He chose to speak to detectives. He chose to tell them information to get a lighter sentence. And now he got to live with it. But if I'm Ralo, I'm not putting my head down. I'm worth millions of dollars. I got family to take care of. While I'm being questioned by my homeboy, talking about he disappointed in me because I told. Talking about you had me thinking you was an upstanding individual for 5 years. Nigga, I got a family. If I ain't told on you, why the hell you worried about it? If I ain't told on somebody, you know why the hell you worried about it. Why you put my paperwork online? Can't nobody actually say that I came out and told on them, that I got them a sentence, so why are you doing this to me? You supposed to be my friend. You supposed to be my brother. How come you can't be happy that I got a good deal? How come you can't be happy that I got a lighter sentence? It seems like you mad, and that's my problem with the streets. If you got a homeboy, he get off a light sentence. If you got a cousin, he get off on a light sentence. The streets be mad. If you don't get life, if you don't get 20 years, somebody from the streets is mad at you. Hey man, cut to the chase, guy only got 5 years, man. Something ain't right. He must be telling. Let's go pull up his paperwork. That's how the streets work. But let's continue.
gave up information. You gave them folk the code to your phone and let them review it in your presence. That's what the paperwork say.
I ain't opposed to that shit. Belong to him. The documents that you see is from a prosecution misconduct hearing.
Okay, but so if you saying that you gave them just the phone information because you knew nothing was in the phone, what about this shit on page 12, line 12 and 13, where it say he is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamine, he knows about shootings, and the marijuana, where it say he is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamine, he knows about shootings, and the marijuana. That's what the transcript say.
Okay, I'm not opposition to that. Listen, when you go in there, they ask you other questions. I made my presentation. They started asking.
Ralo, just say, hey, bro, I cooperated. You have a right to feel your type of way, but I'm trying to come home. I got motion. I'm trying to get back to the money. I'm trying to get back to my business. Damn what you think. Only person I got to answer to is my family. You just a homeboy. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Yes, I told. Yes, I got a deal for myself. So what? What the hell you gonna do? You gonna disown me? I'm a grown man. I take care of my whole family. Matter of fact, I can take care of your family. What the hell you talking about? If I'm Ralo, that's the type of stance I'm taking. If you gonna tell, if you gonna get a better deal for yourself, do it with pride. That's how I look at it. But let's continue.
You know the code though. That's what I'm saying. You know the code. You ain't supposed to have no meeting with them folks in the first place.
Queen, I I was presented a situation that only reason why you know about this is because of the prosecution misconduct hearing. All these rap niggas pay that money to get out of jail.
But we ain't these rap niggas though.
Listen, please consider this. I got caught with this shit on the plane, Shay. What the fuck you thought I was gonna do?
You hear him? I got caught with it on the plane. What you think I was gonna do? Did you think I was gonna literally sit in jail? I got motion, I got money, I gotta feed my family. You think I'm gonna get the maximum sentence trying to stick to the street code? Ralo even looking at him and saying, you is crazy if you believe that. You really think I'm gonna do that? That's a street dude. Everybody love Ralo. Everybody talk about he got a big heart. Everybody say he from the hood, he from the projects, and that's a street dude telling you what I always told you guys. The moment they go to jail, they look for an easy way out. They looking for a lighter sentence. What information can I give these detectives to get this off my back? How can I make this case go away or at least get a lighter sentence? And that's what Ralo did. He made the best deal for himself, and it seemed like his homeboy is salty. It seemed like his homeboy is mad because he's telling Ralo, why you tell on this person? Why you tell on that person? But he can't even give you a name. He don't know who Ralo told. He just see that Ralo gave up information. That's the only thing he's seen, and he's saying, Ralo, you told. But let's continue.
Take your lick. Like, shit, it's just some weed. Well, okay. Look, listen. Remember when before you got locked up, I used to always tell you, hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do that. Hey,
I agree with you, Shay.
And you used to tell me, it's just some weed. So if it's just some weed, why you ain't just go in there and chin up?
Guess what?
His homeboy is in denial. He really thinks there's morality in the streets. Hey, Ralo, it's just this. Why you just didn't take your lick? You should have just went to jail. That's not how the streets work. There's no accountability in the streets. It ain't no upstanding individuals running around in the streets doing guys know what. The moment they get caught, morality goes out the window. Who can I throw under the bus for this lighter sentence? I got a baby I miss. I got a fiance I miss. My mom is telling me to tell. Granny calling the jail talking about tell what you know. You got to get out and see me before my 80th birthday. All type of pressure is on me. So you dang right I'm going to tell. And his homeboys in the now really think Ralo just going to look at it like that. Hey man, I might as well just take my lick. It's life and death, man. Them years go by fast. Ralo is having motion. He got a lifestyle he got to keep up. He got to take care of his family. So he can't spend 25, 30 years in jail over a street code. He gonna tell what he know to get a lighter sentence. Hey, and you really can't blame him for it. But let's continue.
Man, this shit say, this is what Brian Steele say. He said, if it comes out on June 6, 2018 that Mr. Davis gave information, and it says, that's a lot of information on a lot of people that are well. It comes out on June 6, 2018 that Mr. Davis gave information, and it says that's a lot of information on a lot of people that are well known in this community. That would not bode well for Mr. Davis or his security interests at all. Like, who they talking about though? They say well known people in the community. Like,
they talk about the people who. I had to make it look juicy for them.
There you go. There you have it. You see his homeboy confront him. Your lawyer is trying to get this record sealed. He said you've been telling on this person, very powerful people, and they don't want this information public because your life can be in jeopardy. And you hear what Ralo said? He said, who did you tell on? Ralo said, well, I told on the people. I had to make it juicy for him. There you have it. Ralo admitted that he ratted. He's apologizing. He's very sorry. Now, I know people from the streets can't believe it. I know they are shocked. I know they are flabbergasted because they can't see that Ralo told. They thought Ralo had money. They thought he was upstanding individual. They thought Ralo was going to sit down for 35 years. It didn't go like that. And this lets me know that the streets ain't for a lot of you guys. The streets ain't in for a lot of you guys. If Ralo couldn't make it, if Ralo couldn't sit behind that cell, then you, the average Joe, sit your ass down. Because you don't want to do it neither. That's all I'm saying. And this got me thinking about it. Because I remember Ralo was in jail. His lawyer was trying to get him out. Ralo was talking about my sister got hit with the strap 6 times in the neck. My brother got taken away. I lost my dad. So all his family members are getting taken out while he's in jail. And it got me thinking, Are they targeting his family member because he's snitching? How long have his homies known about this paperwork? Because I don't think they just all of a sudden just found out about this paperwork and brought it to the internet. I think they've been sitting on this for a while, and they finally decided to expose Ralo. They see that he about to get out. They say that his release date is coming, and they say, hey, let me clout chase. Let me put this in the atmosphere. Let me put this in the news. Let me try to get mine because he got his. That's how I see about this whole situation. So think about it. When you guys out here running the streets, when you guys out here doing guys knows what, you get caught, you cooperate, your family is still in the real world. Your family is still in the city. And if they can't get to you, sometimes gangs will get to them. If I can't get to you, I'm going to touch your father. If I can't get to you, I'm going to touch your mother. If I can't get to her, I'm going to touch your brother. You got family members out here facing the consequences of your actions. That's all I'm saying. So we got to move smart. We got to think smarter. And let this be a lesson learned. 1 minute you can be on top of the world. You can be on Instagram doing a money sleeve. You can have a boatload of money. And the next thing you know, you in the interrogation room snitching, telling, fighting for your life and fighting for your freedom, just like Ralo. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on this whole situation. But I want to know how you guys feel about it. Share this video. Leave a comment. I love you guys. Peace.